Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applied...
He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Messi, and this is Messi. Plays it in low. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cucurella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Cafu. Oh, Red, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Now it's De Bruyne. That is good strength. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just eases him off the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Defending was strong and firm. Cafu. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he get it through? And this is De Bruyne. Big chance! They've done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Argentina, number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
De Bruyne, number 11. Mbappe, number 10. Robert Lewandowski.
Going to be disappointed with that.
Coming on the field.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Hazard, number 5.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cole. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kane. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Nice control. De Bruyne! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Kvaratskhelia. Chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's been played through. De Bruyne. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
And the finish! Argentina with the corner, they're first. Oh, super ball! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. That's a good ball out wide. And this is De Bruyne. It's a goal kick. Makaleli. And it's Bale. De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. Adams calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne delivers. Bullish header! Drawn, and a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So what can they make of this? Driving forward, and Messi! It's bounced back off the post. That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And this is De Bruyne. And that pass isn't the best. Showing good feet. That is good strength. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Tries to pass it through. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's quick to get it clear again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's De Bruyne. Pinches it off him. And he's played it back. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fired deep towards the back post. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Baresi gathers from the goal kick. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Serginho simply refused to be outdone there. He's picked his way through. And he thumps it clear. No, again there's no way through. Still just a single goal between the sides. Chips it through. Can he finish? It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
Still! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Makaleli. Knocks it out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. David Villa. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Makaleli cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Messi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is number 5, Zico. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cole. Zico. He's found a way through. It's Zico!
3 minutes added time.
He's done very well to get to that.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, easy pickings there. Hakimi. They get a throw in. De Bruyne. Nicely worked. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. He went for the curler. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Bale is flagged offside. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's in a great position here. Oh, super chance, surely! It's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Fiore. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And the shot! Fiore. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And if you do have a chance
the first
today,
half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Substitution on
Madrid
the field.
leading 1-0 at the break.
Bale. Coming on the
Here
field.
we go again then.
Number 77.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cafu. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And De Bruyne! Bellingham. And it's Owen. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. as long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance, and he's got the beating of his man. Kvaratskhelia! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cole gets flagged offside. Shifted upfield. Fiore, Owen. Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out. Tries to pass it through, and this is De Bruyne, and his decent chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Played out wide. Looking to play him in. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. He could be in here. Just the keeper to beat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after.
It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Bruyne. And he's had a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Now, can they get it back? And it's played in here. And it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Has a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Vieira. Short changes him with that pass. Has a look and place it forward. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Haaland!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. And here's Bale. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cafu. Now it's Bale. And it's De Bruyne. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And we come to you now with the quick
goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bale. Number 11, Andy.
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 21,
So the first half brought no goals.
Coming on the field, number 13, David Villa. Number
That's
15,
really well manoeuvred.
Erling Haaland.
Haaland.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's De Bruyne. And the through ball. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that has not gone well. Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's there to retrieve it. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. David Villa. Villa, decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a little off target.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cruyff. Oh, good take in a good area. Plays it in low. Robertson gets it clear. And this is De Bruyne.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now Mbappe. He's tried one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
De Bruyne knocks it into space and he shoots! It's a goal! Finally, the crucial opener.
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. He's got away. Great ball. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch. And the referee brings it to a close. A statement win on a crucial day, and now... Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long
Hello,
race towards the
everybody,
finish
and
line.
welcome to today's
This is a
match.
day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne.
And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. That has ended up in no man's land. Zico. De Bruyne. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. De Bruyne. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Bebeto aimed beyond the defence. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
David Villa! David Villa! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Madrid still without a single shot on target. And that is out of play. Makaleli. And it's Beckham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. That's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Makaleli.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single...
And a chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like
Number
that.
77,
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react. That's just playing it safe and simple. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
De Bruyne. Beckham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola gets across to intercept that.
Added time.
Bebeto. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Beckenbauer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. That's been slipped through. And this is De Bruyne. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Guardiola with the clearance. Oh, sweet. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. Bebeto. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through there. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Beckham.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong. Madrid have their second corner now. Beckham gets it away.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that is that. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives...
He's gone for goal! De Bruyne! Delightful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Kevin De Bruyne!
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar on a charge down the left. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Beckenbauer has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Here comes the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Cole proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that could set him on his way. Lovely ball, and he shoots! He scores! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more...
And De Bruyne! Oh, what has happened here? Schlotterbeck gets it away. De Bruyne. Hazard. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bale. Hazard. Caicedo. Hakimi. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Yes, it's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
Bale! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yeah, the man we've all come to watch. And he's running through. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we hit half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Hazard. Number 17, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 9, Yamal. Number 15, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. It's a good foot in there. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shoots! Sticks it away! Costa Curta. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Just about up to the hour now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Great vision. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught. Chance! And he hits the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing.
He's through. Goal! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time, and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great defending, strong and determined. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. That's a promising run he's making on the right. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Distributed tidily. And it's De Bruyne. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Now it's Bale. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And De Bruyne!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And here's Bale. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Palmer plays it short, deftly away. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. And he's straight offside. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now this could be a chance. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Bale. Cafu.
Pretty robust defending.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. De Bruyne crosses. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's gone for goal! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! A finish right from the top draw! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Nunez. Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's De Bruyne. He's found a way through. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. And it's face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
(3-0), and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and
and they will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vieira. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for a runner, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Bale. That's tidy. And De Bruyne! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Now it's Cruyff. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne! There's a goal! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho, forwards and with intent. Ronaldinho takes a look up. Oh, well measured. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Opts to play it back. Rijkaard. Now it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Adams has given away a free kick. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bale, he's got away, he's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found a way past. Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! And he was quick to get it clear again. Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Driving forward. Decent progress down the left. De Bruyne. And it's Vieira. Adams wins the duel this time. And De Bruyne! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's the throw. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at it.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Guardiola attempts a clearance. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Bale. He's on it, can he get away? Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Big chance! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Madrid getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe. And that will be the final act. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Join me in wishing our birthday.
What do you take away from it all, Jim? Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Driving on and making good progress. Vieira.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's going up front in a hurry. Costa Curta. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cafu cuts out the pass. Great vision, picked out brilliantly, shapes to shoot! Oh, it's there! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 26 minutes is...
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Cafu, and if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Good chance here!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Cafu. And it's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's nice. And De Bruyne! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello everybody,
on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 19, Ekitike.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And this is De Bruyne. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Rashford. Somewhat off target. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. 60 minutes played. Has a look and plays it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He has a look up. Shot a goal! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Villa. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hit into the middle, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Goal!
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Number 21, Ronaldinho!
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Van Nistelrooy. And he's in on goal! Tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Goal! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 18 minutes...
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, what has happened here? Ambitious ball here. Well, that has not gone well. Nunez receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now, can they get him away? Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Rijkaard. Now it's Darwin. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Darwin. Oh, super ball! And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this. It's
Number
1-1
21,
at half-time.
Ronaldinho.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. De Bruyne crosses. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Could move up a gear here. Cafu.
That's good play from him.
And he's there to belt it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Recife are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught now, and he's following up. Goal! Recife! And they've got their lead back. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Little pass back. Oh, that is a good ball to charge, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played back in. Vieira. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cannavaro. Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is through here. They want to be quick to recover this. And De Bruyne!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Back into the middle, out towards the flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. De Bruyne.
1 minute added time.
Abiati. And we're done. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful.
It's Bale! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's De Bruyne. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And he was quick to react. Well, there's the clearance. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Torres. He's come in hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kvaratskhelia looking to run onto it. Neymar. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia looking to be a menace in the final third. Plays a sharp little ball here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Beckham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bale is onto this. De Bruyne. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zaire Emery getting this one clear. De Bruyne. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bale. Coming on to
And we're
replace him
underway
is
again.
Number 13.
Madrid carrying a one-goal lead.
Substitutions taking place.
And the finish! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's Neymar. Stoichkov. Rijkaard. David Villa. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. An instinctive delivery. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a threatening ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kvaratskhelia and he shoots! Oh, what a be quick! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now that's well seen too. Yeah, the man we've all come to watch. And here's Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
Dinks one through. Roque in acres of space out wide. Vieira with the clearance.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Great ball, and he's in here! And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for the run. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Villa. Oh, good spread. Flings in across. Caught offside that time.
Substitution.
Barcelona are able now to make this. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for...